Guys, so tonight's reading is going to be arm yourself with knowledge and what is it that you need to know right now. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. I also offer personal readings as well, and you can find my Skype link in the description box below if you would like to message me to see about that. We can set something up. And please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video, because anything that you do really does help me to grow my channel, and I appreciate it so much. It also helps to spread good messages to other people as well, and I really do appreciate anybody who does that, or has done that. And thank you for being here subscribed to my channel as well. So we're going to get started with pile 1. My dogs are being a little bit crazy out front right now. Sorry, guys. So, for your channeled message, we have: don't be careless in your connections. Be discerning of who you allow into your energy. You are responsible for the choices that you make and what you allow in your life. Know who and what you are, and make sure that you aren't accepting less than what you are worth. Don't allow others to continue walking over you. So, we have the World and we have the Hermit. We have the 7 of Wands and we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 5 of Air and the 10 of Water. And we also have the Elemental of Air, the 3 of Swords, and the King of Swords. So, it's time to really go inside yourself and to understand what exactly broke your heart in the past. You are ending the cycle of allowing others to affect your stability and your mental health as well. You're starting to see and understand your heartbreak from a much different place, from a place of stability and grounded energy. You may have dealt with somebody who was very harsh, critical, logical, analytical, somebody who was very intelligent and used that intelligence to manipulate you or control you or affect you in ways that hurt you and didn't allow you to succeed. And really you ended that cycle and you stepped into your power and started to defend yourself and set your boundaries in a healthy way. You also, though, may be stuck in an energy of looking at what has fallen over in the past and really stuck in this misery, this pain, this regret, this guilt, this shame, this hurt. There was nothing wrong with walking away from this person. If you walked away from someone in the past, there was nothing wrong with walking away from this person, because this person was hurting you and was making you feel like you were less than you were. They were walking over your boundaries. They broke your heart. But a lot of it also had to do with the fact that you may not have even set boundaries in the past. You may have allowed this person to use you, abuse you, and didn't really say nothing against it, didn't really fight back, didn't really make it seem like it was even a problem, because you loved this person so much that you just were really able to handle it from a very stable position as well. And you might have lost that stability a little bit when everything fell apart, but you're really starting to know what your true path and purpose is, and you're really starting to follow that more fully and not allowing other people to make you feel like you shouldn't do what you know is necessary in your life and what you know to be true for you. And you're really needing to look at and examine relationships in your life and complete cycles that are not healthy for you, of wishing for what was to be once again, instead of looking right in front of you and seeing the bright new beginnings that are shining in front of you. There's new beginnings in friendships waiting for you. There is new beginnings that can bring this stable, grounded, solid structure, and one that can't be torn down. But it's only if you can release this sadness, this pain, this hurt, this regret, this loss, and allow yourself to see the joy, the positivity, the abundance, and the beauty all around you in everyday life. And really, if you've been thinking about learning how to palm read a little bit, or learning more about reading people's energy or reading people's body language, things like that, that might be a very healthy pursuit for you to learn as well, because it would help you to really be more discerning in the people that you are surrounding yourself with as well. There is a very strong completion energy coming in here, though. Something that was not visible before is about to become visible and very lit up, very bright. You're going to start really seeing things as they are, because you are really taking this time out for yourself to move away from the rest of the world and to go inside and to look at all of the issues that are causing cycles to repeat in your life and causing you to feel like you need to be on the defense all the time. And it's only because you are putting people around you that you have to defend yourself against, instead of inviting in people into your life that are supporting you, nurturing you, and accepting you for who you are. You're really constantly stuck on people who don't appreciate your value and don't appreciate all that you are, possibly because you might be seeing yourself as less than what you are as well. But there's been a lot of learning and growth here, and you're really starting to overcome a lot of the past hurt and pain, and you're stepping more fully into your power here. And this knowledge is power for you. Being able to just sit back and peacefully know that everything is going to be taken care of, and you don't have to fight this anymore. You're really starting to see the true purpose and path that you belong on. And in knowing the true direction of where you should be moving and what you should be doing, you are leaving behind a lot of the past hurt and pain. Somebody may also be trying to affect you right at this moment even as well, trying to affect your balance, trying to affect your stability, trying to affect everything you've got going on in your life, because they may be holding on very tightly to you, and they may be very heartbroken. They may be feeling very defensive because they know they have a lot to feel guilty for or ashamed of in the past. And so there also just might be a very strong energy of needing to get you before you get them, basically, and win at all costs kind of energy. And if you are in that energy as well, and you're mirroring that energy, then it's time to step out of that energy and to step more into your own energy, and really know that happiness and positivity and joy are found all around you in each moment. Stay on your path and working towards your goals. Don't let anybody else stop you from that. Allow yourself to receive the blessings coming your way. Stand in your own power and stand up for yourself, others, and what you feel is right. So yeah, it's time to let your inner light shine too, and to really be an inspirational, powerful support and leader for others. It's time to work towards your goals, to walk your walk, and to turn away from anything that is not for your highest good, and to really open yourself up to the idea of good things coming in for you, and let those good things come in for you. It's time to see the conflict and the fight, the gossip, everything that's going on around you from a different perspective, and it's time to love yourself and not worry so much what anyone else around you is thinking of you. So that's what I have for you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would love to know whether or not this resonated with you in the comments below, or what you thought of this reading. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, we have: don't allow others to drag you down. Rise above, step into your power. Walk always speaks louder than talk. Walk your walk. Be so busy that you don't hear the people talk. People may be envious of you, and their only weapon is trying to tear you down in whatever way they can, but you are strong and protected. They can't touch you or your reputation. So there may be some people who pick pile 2 who pick pile 1 as well. And if not, it could just be a specific person in pile 1 for you, but if you feel drawn to check that out. So let's see. Yeah, it's time to not worry what anybody else is doing in your life or what they're talking about you about or how they may be trying to affect you and your energy. Don't pay attention to that. Just allow yourself to continue working and moving forward and doing the things that you do as a person, and don't let anyone bring you down to their level. We have the governess and we have judgment. So you may be facing a lot of judgment for the way that you take care of children, possibly the way that you raise your own children, or maybe the way that you babysit children of others. You could also be being judged very harshly for the way that you teach. And there's a need here to just forgive others for their ignorance, for their lack of knowledge, for, yeah, there may be a lot of people just looking at you and not liking the way that you're doing something, but it's because they may be very jealous of the way that you have succeeded in which they haven't. We have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Water, we have Ostara, the Path, and we have the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. So you may be really multitasking and working on a lot of different things, and you really are very good at multitasking. You're really good at being able to remain balanced in everything that you're doing, even though you have a lot on your shoulders. You really have a lot on your shoulders, and you're able to take care of it very effectively, very efficiently. Even if you've had a lot of sadness, depression, hurt, pain, you've had a lot of things that you've gone through, you have still been able to spread light, positivity, joy, and color to this world around you. Even in your darkest hours, you have been a light for others. And you have worked so hard, so patiently, so determined, so much faith and persistence and dedication to what you were doing, even when everything looked broken and falling apart and like it would never be repaired. You continued to work, and you continued to go forward and to walk down your path because you felt like this was the right path for you, regardless of anyone else's judgment, regardless of what anyone else thought of you. And you have just created this abundance, this fertility, this stable, grounded, solid energy in your life, within yourself, and in the way that you do things. And you are also possibly even being paid for your advice in situations dealing with children, or your advice in situations in general. You could be an amazing teacher for others. Someone who's patient, someone who can find the good in the bad, someone who can really focus on all the brightest aspects of things and can take those and turn them into so much more brightness. It's like you just generate and create this happy, positive, joyous energy all around you, everywhere you go. And there may be a lot of people that are just filled with this darkness, this sadness, this hate, this depression, this pain, this guilt or shame, or very burdened by the way that they handled things that just were not so balanced, or the way that they planted faulty seeds, or the way that they really hurt people when they were trying to help them, things like that. And they see you forging your own path through the darkness and gathering up all the light you can on the way and distributing it around to everyone around you, and really just bringing a lot of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, bringing a lot of compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and love to other people. And you are willing to give this as well as you expect this from others as well. And if they can't be in a good positive energy, then you don't necessarily stick around with them in your life because it creates too much of a burden. So really, you're kicking ass. So continue doing that, and don't allow others to affect the way you feel about yourself or the way you feel about life, don't allow it to harden you. Step your game up and refuse to give this person any more of your time and energy. And once again, if you felt drawn to pile 1, there was a specific person in pile 1 that may be the person who may be messing with you here. Don't associate with those who wish you harm. So yeah, once again, it's time to walk away from anyone, if you haven't already, that is not for your highest good and that is there to hurt you or destroy your reputation behind your back when you're not around, because you give those accusations a lot more validity when you are with that person on a regular basis too. They're like, oh, that person's with them all the time. They know who they really are. Let's believe what they have to say, instead of actually asking the person that person's talking about. So yeah, just remember that. Let go, release, forgive, move on, and then karma can play out. So it's time to, just let go, to forgive everything that has happened, to release this person from your energy, to release this person from your mind, your thoughts, anything to do with your life, and in the ways that you can anyway, and allow karma to play out. Don't dirty your own hands. Just walk away, take the higher road, and forgive. Don't let shade bring out your shadows. Don't allow others to dim your shine. So yeah, once again, I really do feel like you are somebody who doesn't allow others to dim your shine. And remember that if you are allowing this person to erode your confidence or your self-esteem, or to tear you down and overthink everything that's going on in your life, then you are allowing that person to bring out your shadows, and you are allowing that person to prey on you. Don't allow that to happen. Shine and be who you truly are, and don't feel like anything that you are doing is evil or not good or anything like that just because this other person is trying to make you feel that way. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated with you in the comments below, and whether or not you enjoyed this reading, or even just what's going on in your life right now, because I do really enjoy hearing about you guys and what you're going through. So I hope you have a beautiful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So, pile 3, we got... The universe is removing things from your life for a reason. Painful or not, allow what goes to go. Let go with faith and trust that it is for your highest good. Every time a door closes, a new one can open. Walk through it. Don't fight the flow. This is a time of growth, reflection, and changing or closing out of past cycles. It's a time to start doing things differently this time than you may have when you entered into situations that seemed similar before. They weren't the same, but they were similar, and it's triggering a lot for you right now. And what you need to remember is that cause and effect. What we do affects the outcome. So change the way that you're doing things this time from the way that you did them last time, and allow the past to go, because that cycle's already done and over with. Everything that needed to happen in it played out, and it's time to move forward. So we have the Lord Regent, the Outsider. There may be one or two of you here who need to watch pile 1 too. I think pile 1 might be a very collective reading, like a very big collective energy. The Lord Regent, the Outsider, Judgment, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups came up in all 3 piles. Judgment came up in the last pile as well. I don't think it came out in the first pile though. We have 4 of Cups, we have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Air, we have Fire, or 3 of Fire, and we have the Circle. So you have a lot of protection on in the spiritual realm, like a lot of protection. Your ancestors are looking out for you, the angels are looking out for you, the ascended masters, the divine. The universe is behind you and guiding you and looking out for you, protecting you. You are safe. There may also be a need here too to create a sacred space, or just take some time to yourself to pray, for meditation, prayer, for spiritual activities, whatever your spiritual traditions are. and to really get in touch with that. Allow yourself to believe in the beautiful possibilities of the future. Allow yourself to release any past pain, hurt, fear of rejection or abandonment, any sadness, any like nothing's going to be okay kind of energy. All of that energy of lack, like you are lacking some way emotionally, like you don't have everything you need within yourself emotionally, or like spilled milk and there's no way to clean it up now, there's no way to fix it, I gotta make this right. It's time to let go of anything like that and to really just come to peace with the way things are as they are in this moment. Allow yourself to forgive the past, allow yourself to let go, allow yourself to move forward, allow yourself to align with your true path and purpose. And really, once again, meditation, prayer, things like that are really good for you right now. Maybe even a chakra alignment or tuning if you do that. I do actually do chakra aligning and tuning myself as well, and have helped other people to get themselves on track in that way. There's really just a need to be in your self-confidence, to be going after your passions and your goals, to be hopeful and optimistic, to really be open and receptive, to express what you need to express, and to tune in and listen when your mind is at peace to the messages that you're receiving, and also to really allow the messages to come in. Allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to see. You have worked so hard and so long on perfecting this skill or this craft or whatever it is that you are working towards. You have worked so hard to come to peace in your thoughts and to free yourself from the prison of your mind. Don't allow this sadness and this pain and this hurt and this despair to come back in and make you feel somehow ashamed of or regretful, or like you could have did something differently, or like everything's just never going to be okay. Don't allow any of that to overwhelm you or overcome you. Allow yourself to just come to peace with the way things are. Start to notice and appreciate everything around you in your life. Start to notice and appreciate the blessings coming your way, and start to allow them in. Don't reject the blessings that you have worked so hard for. Don't reject those blessings because you're just not seeing them. Allow yourself to see those blessings. Allow yourself to enjoy the moment and live in the moment more, and to really just be at peace, to go out and have fun with your friends, to enjoy life. And don't focus so hard on this out of reach, impossible dream that is gone. Allow yourself to open up to the idea of a new dream to come in. And also, you may have been even dealing with somebody that was very authoritarian, very controlling, very harsh, anyway, critical, analytical, somebody that really was just walking all over you. They may have been very greedy. They may have been very clingy, very needy. They may have been very emotionless. They could have just been somebody who turned a blind eye to anybody else's problems or pain because they were so focused on their own problems and pain. And really, you're being asked to let this go and allow yourself to receive something new. The Outsider is actually a really good movie, and I'm not talking about The Outsiders. I'm talking about The Outsider. It's a movie about Amish people, and this woman's husband was killed by free grazers who were upset that they put fencing in for the sheep that they brought into the country, and they were harassing her, trying to take her land, trying to get her to sign it over. She had a young son too, and this guy comes in and he's hurt and wounded when he gets there, and she helps nurse him back to health, and he ends up getting rid of those guys against the Amish people's wishes because, you know, they're pacifists and turn the other cheek. But he goes in and he does the dirty work of taking care of those people and of protecting this family, these people who protected him and brought him up out of the ashes and out of the pain, and they really inspired him to be a better man and to turn his life around and to fight for something that was important. He finally found something that was worth fighting for, something that was worth dying for, something that was really worth protecting and cherishing. And there may be someone new coming in who just really feels like you are worth protecting, cherishing, working hard for. This person may be somebody who is really trying to rise above and trying to understand the way that you're feeling right now. And I really feel like there's just a lot here of not feeling like an outsider too. There may be somebody coming in that is making you see that you really aren't alone, because maybe for a long time you haven't been able to find that group you belong in, things like that. You haven't been able to find your circle. You've been able to have it in the spiritual realm, and you know that you're not alone. You're protected, you're guided, you're looked after, and you're never really fully alone. But at the same time, you have been really maybe even longing for people on the physical realm to connect with and really be able to build something with. And you've been manifesting this. You've been putting in a lot of hard work to change your life, to change your thinking, to rewire your thought process, to heal any past pain or trauma, especially if there's like childhood cycles and pain and trauma. You've been working really hard to do this. And now it's just time to wait. It's time to wait. And the waiting is causing you to jump into some of these old energies and to start feeling like maybe you made a wrong choice. Maybe you really should go back and look at the past again and try to bring it back to life. But they're asking you to not focus on that so much and just to allow what comes to come and what goes to go, because living in that flow is going to be so much better for you than trying to fight the current. So that's, oh no, I still got advice from Spirit. Your voice is powerful, use it. Don't downgrade how valuable you are. So really express yourself. Allow yourself to step into your leadership role that you have worked hard for. Don't feel like an outsider, and don't feel like you can't be what you need to be. It's time to release any judgment of others from the past. It's time to release the pain they may have caused you in their critical, harsh, analytical, logical minds about all of your spirituality and all of your gifts. And it's time to really step into your power and to express yourself and to step in your leadership role. Cleanse, shield, protect, and purify your energy. And it's also time to cut cords, to really protect your energy, set proper and appropriate boundaries, and to really make sure that other people's energies aren't affecting you, and that's not why you're feeling this sadness or this hurt or this pain. Take time for self-care, and take time for meditation, for spirituality, for prayer, for all of those things, because that's what's going to help you to be able to do that. Focus on gratitude. What do you have to be thankful for? That's exactly what I was saying earlier. What do you have to be thankful for? You have your angels to be thankful for. You have your guides. You have the information that you have that others may not even possess. You have a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge, a lot of tools. And you have a lot of resilience and strength because of everything that you've been through in your life. And even though it was painful and hard and hurt, that's where that comes from. And that's what you have to be grateful for, even in those most painful of harsh, horrible, awful moments. Is even those moments meant something and brought purpose to your life. They brought you strength. They brought you resilience. They brought you the ability to stand up again and come back to life after being knocked down. They brought you the ability to be able to rise above and to be able to not be so harsh and judgmental and critical of others as well, because you've seen that done to yourself and you know how much that hurts, so you don't do that to others. And things like that are things to be grateful for. Weird things to be grateful for to some people, but to me, those are things to be grateful for. Care for yourself as you do others. Nurture you. So once again, self-care. Take care of you the way that you work so hard for others, and to build others up and to inspire them and to really help them rise above and come back to life after the hurt and pain in their life. Do that for you. The same things that you do for everyone else to help them, do that for you, because you are just as important as anybody else. You deserve love as much as anybody else. So love yourself, because that's the only way any other love is really ever going to find its way to you anyway, and that's the only way you're going to see it when it does find its way there, is by taking that time out to love you, so that you know what love for you looks like. Because you may not have had a whole lot of it in your lifetime, so it's hard to know what to look for. What to look for is you, because you are somebody who's very loving, nurturing, caring, beautiful, and peaceful, and sweet, and generous, and hardworking. And you deserve that in return as well. So do that for yourself, and then that will attract others who want to do that for you too. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated with you and what you have going on in your life in the comments below, or even just what you have going on, because I really do enjoy hearing what's going on with you guys and what may be happening in your lives. And I really do appreciate you guys being here to watch my videos as well. So I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye.